You are not the weakest link. Hello. It's a reversal on the original catchphrase. Hello everyone, I'm Rich Richmond, and I am the host of the Nothing More show, and those are the Patreon episodes of the Not Even a Show, which is currently suspended off of YouTube and Twitter, but you can find on the Patreon here, where you already are. That's where you can find it. And I'm Rich Richmond, the richest man in the world. Not to be confused again with Rich Bitchman, who's in the news recently because he won the Cucky Award, again for top male cuckold porn actor. I'm a different person, and I don't appreciate when people make a mistake like that online. I'm just trying to do my thing here and be the richest man in the world and conquer all small businesses and put everyone out of business except for me and two of my friends. So, this week, we make prank phone calls to ChrisX as well as a new person by the name of Brett Winterble. First though, we still don't have the channel back as I mentioned, but we still call Pete Santilli and he still keeps having Go Off King style technical difficulties. Check it.
Hello, Petey. Loves to me.
Primary against Secretary.
I've got my diagnosis. Now I don't know what my choice is. I'm addicted to the Go Off Kings. I told my doctor I can't stop subbing.
Chris James, are you going to call and yell at me? Did you get your channel back yet?
Oh, no, Pete, I didn't get it back yet. But I did get some instructions. Someone told me what you need to do and how I can get it back, so that's good. But no, I'm calling in here just with no malicious intent whatsoever, just hoping to get a little footage that I can edit together for only satirical purposes. How are you doing today?
Hey, yeah, I appreciate your legal disclaimer, but you kind of threw me off because, are you going to be nice? So let's talk to the nice Chris James on the line. All right, here we go. Thanks for calling, Chris. What's going on?
Hey, Pete, how are you doing today?
I'm doing
I have to say, I do find it kind of interesting, and I've read up a lot on this, and I tried to read up as much as I could about this particular case with this lady. The one thing, though, I think, like a lot of the people, sometimes they like attribute deaths to suspicious things, but then they there's reasonable explanations. Like one of the people who's said to be killed by at the hands of the Clintons, it turned out had ligma, obviously, and you can read that, you can find it that the
Right.
person had ligma stage 2, and then
Right.
and that's what did it.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Yes, there is a lot of that. There are a lot of coincidences. They do come into contact with a lot of people. But this is what I will also say, is that I was personally at 10 a.m. after having released a whole bunch of documents that showed that the U.S. government was negotiating mineral deals, okay, on underneath the soil, on a bird farm, right?
Well, I just that is crazy that you went to jail for that. That's insane to me. I mean,
yeah, and they say
especially
that the
'cause
two
there's
aren't related.
There's precedent. I don't know what your lawyer. I don't want to say what your lawyer should have done, but did you consider citing the precedent from Sugma?
The what?
Sugma, Sugma, not.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys later. You have a good day.
Suck my nuts. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. That's the Chris James that I know.
There you go.
There's a good little soundbite for you. Go ahead. Yeah. We need to get his channel up and running so he can put out some good content.
I know.
Let's go to the 575 area code. First time caller, you're live on the air. We have other callers on the line as well, so let's see if you'll answer here. Let's see.
Come on, 575 area code. Come on.
Why will that not unmute?
Oh,
there we go.
Pete, can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you, brother. What's up?
Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, this is Jim from New Mexico. Big fan of yours. Big fan of everything you're saying about the Clintons, and I'm also a really big fan of your shirt choice. Oh wait, no. Here's what I was wondering. Are you gonna put the swords back up, or? Oh crap! No. ChrisX has escaped from the compound, I think. Pete, are you there?
Yes, you need to add something to your vape juice,
Sorry,
like CBD oil to chill out.
This is my first day. This is my first day. I'm sorry.
Your first day.
Hard.
Can I ask you something? Do you, in order to become part of Chris James's cabal of influencers, we'll call you that. I don't want to say anything disparaging. Do you have to like submit to him pictures of things of you doing compromising things that like you better call the Pete Santilli show or we're going to release your shit on the internet? Is that
Pete? I had to send him a BOFA form.
What is that?
Both of these nuts.
Both. That's hilarious. Oh, jeez.
Newsmax.tv has shows all day long. Jesse Lee Peterson, Joe Walsh. There's many people we've called. Joe Pags, that's another one. They all reside on Newsmax. The nerdiest host on the entire channel, though, is Brett Winterble. And we finally got through to him and hit him with a classic prank.
You unload that there's a racist tape, but you don't provide a racist tape. You provide John Kelly's firing me on tape. Woo. Well, that's going to go on your demo reel, ain't it, Omarosa? 877 Newsmax, 877 Newsmax. Let me quickly grab a phone call. Chris in Idaho, truly God's country, because it's not 119 degrees and 90% humidity there. Chris, welcome to the program. What's on your mind?
Hey, Brett, how are you? I was just thinking about this whole march you just started mentioning there with Antifa and everything like that. I'm seeing a lot of stuff. I'm out on social media. They seem to be cheering this whole thing, saying that, you know, the fact that there's less white supremacists, or as they call them, white supremacists showing up, neo-Nazis, that it's because they don't feel safe. And I think they're saying this is a positive thing, that being violent is positive. And I don't think it's just Antifa either. I don't know if you've seen this new group BOFA. Have you heard about BOFA?
No, I haven't heard about them yet. I'll have to look them up.
Oh, yeah, it's BOFA these nuts on your chin.
I appreciate that, man. You're a very funny guy, Chris. Let me give this to you personally. A Baba Booey. Well done, buddy. Well done, Chris. You got that in under the wire. I'm still doing the show, though, on content, and
the joke was kind of lame.
We haven't called ChrisX for a while. We love to talk to him in his fantastic radio voice. We had Will from the Lone Wolves give him a phone call and waste time in only the way that Will can. Check it out, folks.
Break it down. I'm going to go to the phones, have your first name ready and where you're calling from. If you're on the line, we're going to go to the phones right now. First name's all we need and where you're calling from. Good morning. Welcome to ChrisX Radio. What's your first name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, it's Will.
Hey, Will, what's going on this morning?
Thank you for picking up my call. I really appreciate it.
No problem. What's on your mind this morning?
I call into these shows all the time, honestly. No one ever picks up my call, so no. Thanks.
No problem. Do you have something you want to cover with us this morning?
Yeah, I do. I called.
All right.
Santilli, I called.
What? Go ahead.
I called Pete Santilli. I used to call Jim Lockwood, JJ.
Okay, well, thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
All right, everyone, that's the end, and I am hearing some bullshit stuff about this thing called Bean Coin. Don't listen to it. It's nonsense. It's nothing to be looked into on any level, and I don't even read those emails or any of that stuff that's sent to me about it. And for all those people who are peddling that nonsense Bean Coin, you keep running your mouth about it. And you think to yourself, oh, this guy runs a Fortune 500 company and is the richest man on the planet. He's not going to come find me and beat me up physically. Well, think again.